Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. So today this is Paper Pumpkin video number 7 alternative for the October 2022 Ho Ho Ho. We're making gift tags, 3 of them, for the add-on gift bag. So let me move that aside. Now I am going to quickly go over the Christmas card exchange information for 2022. Email your address to aliceseraphin1969@gmail.com by November 25th, 2022. The list of participants will be emailed back to you on November 28th, 2022. The only rule is it must be a handmade card, and the difference between an exchange and a swap is in a swap you mail all your cards into one person and they mail you a package back of cards. In an exchange, you are physically exchanging cards with the other participants via the mail. And I do prefer that as, especially during the holidays, I love to get mail. So let's get started. Show you, this is the instruction booklet, the flyer per se, for the 3 projects. You can make 3 each of them in this kit, which I have yet to do one that is identical, though I have, used them as inspiration. So I'm going to set that back down. This is the flyer for next month's kit, what's called From the North Pole. And on the back of that flyer you could order these little gift bags. And I did. I ordered me 4 packages of them. So these are them. They are 6 1/4 by 4 1/4, and there's 12 in a package, and I have been using them mixed with this month's Paper Pumpkin, and that is what I did in my last video. We cased that basic layout, and I created this bag. Then I went, and today's video is how I made these darling little large gift tags to go in our bag. I was playing around with different ways to stamp the snowflakes in the background, but that is what we are going to create today. And how did I make this gift tag? Well, I want to show you this. This is a kit this is not a Paper Pumpkin. This is a kit. It comes in a box like this. And it has these super, super duper large gift tags. I love this. I am using these for my family, so until I'm ready to do them. So this is 5 by 3 1/2. I absolutely loved it. But to make this project here, let me set that. I don't want to get those lost. Okay, so my tags aren't in the bag. They should have been in the bag, but I have a stack of them as I am doing a craft show in Silverdale, November 11th and 12th, and I will be selling some of these. So I cut myself 3 tags, and you see they fit beautifully in here. Each little envelope is going to hold 3 because when you put the embellishments on them, could also hold a gift card. I thought about doing a gift card thing on the back. Okay, you see that? So I didn't want to overstuff it. I wanted it to stay nice. So I'm sticking that over there. I need to pull out one so I can have a sample of what we are creating. So this is the bag I made in my video yesterday. And this is the tag. So we have our 3 tags, and what I did is I took this. First I cut 3 by 3 1/2 by 5, and then I took this. I should have done it this way on the tag itself, right? And I traced the lines and I cut them and punched a hole in the center, and I got all these great gift tags, and this is what we're gonna do. So let's get started. Yikes. And what are we using from the kit? Well, we are using the snowflake, and then from it doesn't have a to and from in this kit, but in the Handmade Wishes to and from, there are to and froms in other Paper Pumpkin. If you are a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, go grab those if you don't have this kit. This was just right handy for me. I'm using the layering circle dies. Now, I already gave you the measurements of that one, but let me tell you what these are. This is a 1 7/8 inch circle of the die, and this one is a 1.5 inch scallop circle. So that's the coordinating dies to that. I'm going to set those up there, and my little gift bag over to the side. What else are we using? We're using this part of the envelope. We're going to cut this and get it done. So let's do the cutting first, and then we'll get to the stamping. But I want to make sure I show you. You can get 3 out of this with a little strip left over that I did save. You know me, I'm going to save it till the very end. So we are going to take this over here. And I think it is 3, yes. 3 and 1, 2, 3, 4/16 gets all of this, gives us a nice straight edge. That is going in the recycle bin. Now, this will not divide into 3, or I didn't divide it into 3 equal lengths. I will show you what my measurement is. 1 3/4. I did 3 of those. So that's what we are going to cut. And I left the scallops. It's so minimal you don't even know it with the pattern. Sometimes it is noticeable, sometimes it isn't. So 1 3/4, 3 times 2, and what did I tell you? We still have this little strip, which I am going to keep. So that's all for the cutting, and we are going to now make ourselves that little flag detail. So how did I do that? Well, this is really thin paper, so I folded it in half, gave it a little pinch up here, right? And you can see it, hopefully. And I just stuck it like this. And it is, believe it or not, it's easier to see. And then I brought my scissor up to the point, turned it around this way, and there is one flagged. Now, you don't have to do that to all of them. Now that we have one done, stick them all together. You can flag it there. And you can even cut it out here. Get in there, scissors. Give it a little tug, and we have all 3 flagged and ready to go. So now that we have all our goodies up here, you can't even, can you see that? We have all of my snowflakes. I used this little snowflake punch. I did some bows. I'm going to show you. I dyed those. And let's do that before we start with the stamping. So, oh, these are the strings. Where is my, okay, Sweet Sorbet is that pinky reddish color in there. And I took that old sponge I used the other day to dye the ribbon for the card. And this is, it's doily crochet thread, okay? And because it's what I had quite a bit of. So I'm dabbing it on there. I don't want to go too dark, and I'm pulling my string. Or you can grab it like so and pull it through like that, actually, I think is working better. So in the sponge, you can hold it together. And oh, that does work so much better. Sometimes you never know. You can put it through as light or as dark as you want. But that is for our tag. I wanted to show you that. Okay, so now we are going to clean my hands again because of that. I don't want that on the beautiful white card. And you guys know I like hand sanitizer. Great. I have a little towel under my desk. We are going to start stamping. So we need that Stampin' Pierce mat or the cardboard, that chipboard that came in your kit. Looking for my snowflake. And we need our set of 3 gift tags. So I have stamped this 3 different ways. You can do a checkerboard pattern. You can do any pattern you like. You can do it willy-nilly wherever you want. But I found this last pattern worked best for me. So stamp, stamp off, stamp, and stamp off. So now we're starting with the stamped off right there. Full strength, second. Full strength, second, and this is full. So we're going to start, that one can't do one. This one needs to be stamped off. Full strength, stamped off. Full strength, stamped, second, stamp offer. I'm going to sneeze. So let's get started again. We need to stamp off. Now those are a little close. It will work. Stamp off, and we can start down at the bottom and move our way forward. Now I am using, as long as you don't move it over any, you can keep going on the sides like this. Just try not to that one's really low. Okay, we're gonna do one here, and that means we need a dark one about there just to even it out. So that's one way. You're going to cover up most of it anyways. Next way, we are just going to stamp. And I do mean just stamp, stamp, stamp. Let's go here. And here. Trying to see if I have little spaces. So that's one way. You're going to have a large piece in the center of cherry cobbler. And you know, I did not even cut the cherry cobbler before this, but we're going to do it on camera. It's really quick and easy. So next is, I'm not very good at this pattern. It's called a checkerboard. And so I'm going to start here and then go here. And we're just, see, I'm already not straight, but that's all right. We're going to do a wonky checkerboard. How's that? So stamp off. We're going to have one there. Nope, this one needs to be full strength up here. We're going to stamp off and have some there. Maybe we're not going to do a checkerboard. I'm not sure if it's coming out. Okay, so we're going to do the center here. We need stamped off here, and then the sides just a touch, and then we're going to repeat This is dark, so we can use that stamped off. This is light, dark over there. Now this is dark in the center. And stamp off here, here. You can see like you would do checkers across. Yes. This is not the best example, but it will work for now. Okay, so there are our 3 gift tags. Now, sorry, we are going to use this again, but I do need to cut the cherry cobbler. I'm so sorry. I thought I had it all together. So let me just grab a piece. Watch me find it later on. So here is my stamp trimmer cutter from Stampin' Up. Let me make sure I get the measurement. 3 by 4. Yes, I'm kind of thinking I cut these. I just don't know where they are. So 3 by 4. So I'm going to cut this, move that aside, to 4. And then by 3. And then I'm going to show you how I got it that white speckly. So there's 1, 3, 2, and 3. So the next part, I'm using some craft white in a, not craft white. I haven't shaken the bottle yet, and I've still been busy. Some white acrylic paint that I got from the dollar store that I've had in my drawer. I'm using a little toothbrush. You guys may have seen this in my other videos. So, love you too, babe. My husband's home from hunting. So, I need to open up my piece of paper because this is going to get a lot of places. Okay, so we're going to stick one in here. We have water on it. You can see. Mix that with your paint. Take your finger and rub it against those bristles, okay, like this. I don't want to do that upwards. It'll get all over my camera. So there's one. We're going to repeat this 3 times. And I just love it. It just adds a little bit more to the paper. And you know what? We're going to go ahead and do that Bermuda Bay. We're going to do the same thing. We have enough left over. Let's do those Bermuda Bay circles while that dries real quick. It won't take it long at all. It's not heavy. So we're just getting some on that Bermuda Bay cardstock. Yeah, I'm running low on it. Looks like I had just enough and I need to clean my hands off. Yep. Okay. You can get this. Sticking, and I'm going to wipe this off of my block. That's a little paper pumpkin block there. Okay. So now we're going to let all of those, and we are going to do our white scalloped circle dies cuts, and we are going to stamp that in cherry cobbler in the to and from the Handmade Wishes, or whatever to and from you have or like. So put that on a little straighter. I got one on one side and one on the other. So 2 at the very top, and from is flip it over, and we have from upside down. That will not work upside down. So from, let's see, there we go. And get that straight. From, and from. Set that way aside. I don't want that cherry cobbler on anything else. Now we're going to bring back in, trying to figure a place to put that, our snowflake, because we're going to stamp snowflakes on our little name tag. So we are going to put a solid one up there, stamp off in there and there. So solid in the corner, a little bit there. You might get away with it, but I'd rather stamp off. Yeah. So solid, then stamp off, and stamp off twice. There we have it. And now we are ready to assemble our 3 gift tags, and hopefully we have all of our stuff together. Set that aside. And gift tag number 1. Do I need to bring my camera angle down? Should I? So you can see. I don't know. That looks pretty good. So, we're going to use, we could use that large bottle of Tombow. Let's do so. This is a large surface area. So 1 layer on. Let's do the others. This is how I would do a stamp a stack. Get them together, do one thing at a time, and assembly line it. Two, our third one. Okay, now our banner pieces go next. Come on, you were just working a second ago. Okay, so lay your banner. Hopefully you get it straight. So what's great about the liquid glue is it does allow you a little wiggle room. Last banner. So next we do our layering circle in the Bermuda Bay. Oops, you know what? That just there. I was like, but my circle got cut off somehow. So there we have it. Our circles are all in place. That one should be over just a little bit more. Next, we are going to use dimensionals on these. So 1, 2, and 3, and dimensionals. So we're going to put 1 there. Just trying to use up some of this side stuff. And yes, these was a piece of, you see the stripes on my white. It didn't work out. I thought I could use that and stamp on it and be great for Christmas. No, it didn't work. So I'm using it for other stuff. And these are scraps. I was made a box that I'll be doing a video of that upcoming. Just need to, it is a bunch of work, and I think I'm gonna have to split the video in 2. So there's one, still activating its darling little box. But I want to practice a few more, making sure I get all the kinks out of it. In a second, I'll show you the box, where my box is over there. So there we go. Now we're going to put some glue here, and some glue here on all of them. That is where our snowflakes are going. So it's easy now. I can just pop those down. If I can pick them up, that is. 3, 1. One lost its rhinestone. It's okay, I can pop that right back on. I didn't use my Flonase this morning, and I can tell I'm getting kind of stuffy. So there is our gift tag is done. We just need to add our little bow. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go get that. So I'm gonna show you how I roll up a glue dot. Put the glue dot on my nail. Let me get the little paper off. That one rolled itself right up nicely, so we'll do that one. Where did we put it? Right here. So I made the little bows with the same material and same process is our string. This is, like I said, I have a great big spool of it. Crochet thread for like doilies. So we're going to take another one. Let's try this now. So stick it on your nail, pop the top off. And of course I am nothing but thumbs today. Usually this is really quick, and you just start rolling it back and it rolls up on itself. And I find that the easiest way. At least it is for me. And usually, of course, when I'm on a video, it makes it look much more difficult. There we go. Maybe it's because I didn't push on it. And then I just roll it up like that. Third time's the charm. And move this aside, and we have our little bows. I love these. I didn't think I would like the Bermuda Bay with this pinky sweet sorbet, but boy, do I like it. So now we have our string, and our string is roughly like 13.5 inches long. And I did the same. I did 13.5 inches, and then I cut it in half for the string for my bow. So I want a nice amount so it can be tied cut, but for that purpose you can get the tag through itself to put it on a package. So I'm just trying to, and by sticking it through like that, I'm gonna tie it. Just like so. And this is going to be great little craft projects. They're great for neighbor gifts. I mean, you can do so much with this. I was thinking, okay, do I need to design a card with the same layout? Do a little tin with the same color scheme? I still might. I don't know what I was doing there. This is not going that way. I was in there chatting and not paying attention to how I want these to go. But anyways, I think they're adorable, and I've had a great time. Love this kit. I need to start using more of the kit and with alternatives. I just keep coming up with things I want to create. So there we have it. Our 1, 2, and 3 gift tags for our bag we made yesterday. And that will conclude this project and video for the day. Remember, I told you this is my little box. Some of you may remember this design. It was, I think it was called the Lovely You or something box, but everything folds down onto itself. And I had a box and I, made a pattern. I like this. It slides great. I mean, it really does slide well. So that was one side. Santa Claus, delivery to Holly Jolly. I haven't done these sides. This was me playing around. And I need to make another one and totally get the kinks out of how to fold everything down. I mean, I did it, no problem, but I want to make sure I do it again before I go and do a video. So this will be upcoming here shortly. I just got to take the time and sit and do it again. And right now I have all of these I need to finish. So anyways, I hope you liked this video and the sneak peek at what is to come. And I hope you give me a thumbs up, make a comment. I would love to know what you think of this. And come visit me again in my wonderland. Bye-bye now.